I used to work in the harbor, and I had a lot of friends there. But before I worked there, we used to party down at the harbor because my friend had I don't know what they called, like beach house, I guess you can call it. And we would usually party there at the beach house. And right before the party, we had a steak dinner where everyone brought their own steak and like food and shit. So someone brought this béarnaise sauce, which was my cousin, and in retrospect, I know it's his fault because he's an asshole. He put something in that he put laxatives in the béarnaise, I'm sure. So I think already you know where this is going.
Yeah.
But like, at the party, I all of a sudden like just really felt like I really needed to take a shit. And the thing is, the toilets are pretty far away. You have to go to the harbor, office for the bathrooms. They're pretty far away. They're like a 2-minute run.
Okay. Run, because you really had to go.
And it just hit me randomly. Like, it was pretty late in the night, and I just like, oh my god, I have to take a shit. And then I start running, because I start walking, because I'm like, it's cool, I can make it. And then I start running, and then
and then you're like,
all right. And then halfway through, it was like a moment where it was like, all right, this shit is coming. Should I just stand behind one of the fucking cars? And then I clenched good, and I'm like, I'm gonna keep running. I'm going for this. So I go there, and there's a bunch of like old people there, and I was pretty drunk too, I think. And I remember I told them like, I have to take a shit. Please let me through. This shit is coming, no matter what happens. And they just ignored me, and I was like, oh god. So I ran inside this office building or whatever. I look everywhere for a toilet. I'm like, there has to be a toilet somewhere. And then I'm like, hallelujah, I found the fucking toilet. Because the shit was like peeking out almost. And it turned out it wasn't a toilet. It was a shower, a private shower. But I was kind of in the moment like, I didn't have a choice. It was the shower or my pants. So I went with the shower. And it's just this huge pile of shit in the shower. I didn't even, and then the thing is, I would have cleaned it up or something, but then these old people came in. They were looking for toilets too, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm taking a shit in the shower. I need to get the fuck out quick. I didn't even fucking wipe. I just ran the fuck out. And I just played it off and had a great time at the party. I think I even hooked up. It's great.
So you're just sitting there with the poop butt hanging out at the party. Like, what does that smell? I don't know.
I even scored with the chick that night. It was great. She didn't even notice. No one had to know. But the thing was, I started working at the harbor a few years later. And people told me about this story. About some random asshole taking a shit in the shower. And I just stand there like, oh man, that's such a shitty thing to do. And I know who had to clean it up too. And I really didn't like him either. So I was just so happy about this whole thing, how it turned out. And I get to hear about it from like everyone talked about this shit shower.
Like it was so big.
It was so bad, and I just had to shovel it in a bucket because he wouldn't go down the shower.
I like how you did it in the shower, and you didn't even like maybe try to turn the water on.
Dude, they came in. I had to run.
You just did it and like left, and the people that saw you run by were like, "What happened?" And they looked in the shower.
They probably
were
like, amazed.
Dear God.
They probably were amazed by that giant. That shit is burned in my memory forever.